All right, y'all. Welcome to Street Church Congregation. Come on in. And for first-time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, this video right here is going to be about an incident that just happened at a Juneteenth event in Oakland, California. So according to reports, there was a Juneteenth event. Anybody knows what Juneteenth is? It's a celebration for black people. I think it was 1865 that black Americans received our freedom, received notice that we were free. And so they celebrate this Juneteenth. Now, the Biden administration just made Juneteenth a federal holiday. So Juneteenth is being celebrated now as a federal holiday. And now at an event in California, during this Juneteenth event, a number of people decided to have a sideshow, which meant probably doing donuts and tricks with cars. And someone stepped on top of somebody's car. They got upset. Fights broke out. And then shooting. And the fights and the shootings and the shootouts led to 15 people being shot. And as of now, they only have one person that was placed under arrest. Ride around with that. Because I don't know if you are where I'm at with it. Where I'm at with it is what, as I continue to read the report, the Oakland Police Association made a statement saying that their officers were, basically outgunned and outmanned. And that something needs to be done about hiring more cops. And I feel that sentiment, and I think that it should be done across the United States. They need to give up on this soft on crime era. And they need to give up on defunding the police and so-called allocating those funds to somewhere else that's doing nothing but hurting our communities and causing the crime rates across all crimes to continue to rise and to continue to make criminals feel more brazen in this country to commit these kind of acts, because it is the lack of manpower in law enforcement agencies across the United States that make these young individuals, which they wasn't too young, but they were young, they said they was between the ages 20 and 30, who were inciting these fights and getting involved in these shootouts. And the fact that they was having shootouts, and listen, by the police officers, right, the people that's in charge of the Oakland police, by their own admission, they said that at the lake where it happened, it had happened at the Oakland Lake Merritt, where the Juneteenth event obviously was happening. And then a bunch of people got together and decided to have a sideshow going on. Showing out. That's what they was doing. But the fact that they can have shootouts right there where they said out of their own mouths was the presence of 30 cops. And the sideshow freaks who's decided to just pull away from the Juneteenth event and have some illegal sideshow, displaying cars, spinning off, doing donuts, showing out, women probably pulling up their shirts and turning Juneteenth into something else that was not meant to be celebrated like that. Right? But them to feel like they can have a sideshow without a city permit, without any permission from any government official, local, state, or federal, and feel like they can start a sideshow to the side and then feel brazen enough to get into some fights and have shootouts. They was having shootouts with each other. 15 people get shot, which means it was a back and forth shootout thing for 15 people to get shot. So them to feel comfortable with being around 30 police officers and having a shootout with this police presence of 30 police officers let you know that they was outgunned, they was outnumbered, they was outmanned, and this is outlandish for the state of California. From the governor on down to each mayor in each city in California. Not to see that this is a problem. And not to see that their approach to crime and law and order is wrong. It's just wrong. There's no fixing it. There's no doing a little here and like, you see what I'm saying? Like there's, how people modify things here, maybe enhance things here. No, this whole thing that they got going on needs to be scrapped. They need to stop going in this direction. With this soft on crime, with this trying to appease, with this trying to be lenient, but you want to be hard and harsh on people who don't deserve it. And something is really wrong. And to me, I think it's fleshly, I think it's earthly, and I also think that it's demonic. What's happening with the allowance of lawlessness, people overlooking it, people understating it, people undermining it. I never thought that I would live in a country that is desiring to go in the direction of an impoverished third world country. Who is willfully trying to take us in that direction. Because that's what this is. Because they had nerve enough, someone had nerve enough in the article, someone in the body of government, the local government there, somebody a part of the law enforcement agency had the audacity to try to say that they were not outmanned, that they were not understaffed. What do you call 15 people getting shot and only one arrest? That means after the shooting took place, it was a bunch of people able to just get away. I call that being outmanned. I call that being outgunned. And I call it outlandish. This is Street Church. We're going to lay it all out here. But I don't have any other reports on it. And as more details unfold, if I can, God willing, I will give y'all updates on it. But on that, this is Street Church. I'm going to let the congregation out. But before I do, listen, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, comment. If you are from Oakland, California, and you were at this event and you're not injured from gunshot wounds, let me know what went down from your perspective, from your point of view, from what you know. And if it's somebody that got more detailed reports on it, let me know. So drop a comment and then get the views up. And go and get you some merch. Now I keep telling y'all I got a Street Church Network merch store that's connected to these links. Every video, down below, somewhere if you scroll down below, you'll see the link to the merchandise. Get you a t-shirt, get you a coffee mug, and instead of putting you some hot coffee in it, due to this heat wave that's going on right now, put you some cold in it, like some tea or some cold lemonade, and just relax and get you a nice t-shirt to represent and support me. I would greatly appreciate it. And on that, listen, this is Street Church. I'm letting the congregation out. God bless.